This is stock solar prep on the roof of the Winnebago 27 RB. I'll put the numbers correctly, but this is manufacturer solar prep. Looking to see what I was working with. It looks like regular 10 gauge solar. I pulled this off. It's not too far underneath here. It splices into, it changes over to white and red. And this is still 10 gauge. And on this Winnebago, it doesn't go towards the front where the storage bay is, where you would think, towards the cap. It goes back that way. I had to use a tone generator to trace it through the ceiling, and it goes toward, and it seems to drop down in the doorway where the awning switch and the water sensor tanks are. It actually drops down in there, and I haven't found it terminated. I honestly, it seems like they are wired in to the live 12-volt system direct from here without a charge controller, and I'm perplexed by that. They must be terminated, but the tone generator lands them back over that way. And underneath the roof gland, this is, just so you know, this is what you're working with. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this all back up and seal it up, and I'm going to abandon this. I'm not going to use this on my solar panel installation here. And so if you were curious, there you go. Okay, so we've got the tone connector. I've already sealed this back up. I'm finishing another project here, but before I hop off the roof, I just want to show you. I've got the tone generator turned on, trying to figure out where these things go. So that's what that is. And I expected them to come up to the front in the storage area. And I can't crawl around here too much anymore, but trust me, they're not up here. I've scraped the roof everywhere. I did finally pick up a sniff of them back over here. So let's hop down here and I'll show you from the inside. Okay, now we're inside, and I can use this wand on the other end here. You can hear pretty strongly the entry gland is somewhere right in here. I've searched all over, going towards the front of the RV, all the way on all these walls. It doesn't go that direction. It goes this direction. Now I've already decided to abandon those wires and do something with more insulation for my personal solar install. But I'm finishing up this other project, and I think I stumbled upon them again. Okay, maybe those weren't them, but I think over here by the entry door is where these land. See that? So that's the white from the roof. It must terminate down in here. I don't think it terminates to anything, but if you're doing this project, you should be able to find an end point to this wire down here somewhere, and they probably intended you to mount that panel in here somewhere for the what is that brand? Go Solar. I don't think it's down here. So maybe they wanted you to land it up here or something. But anyways, so that's the front door. Let's see what is this coach again. This is a Winnebago 270101 RBS. I don't remember, 2001, 2002, something like that. But I looked and looked for how to find that wire on this coach for a very long time. So that's what I'm kind of driven to share now that I found that. So here's the specs on this one. (2019). Maybe I was looking for the wrong year the whole time. I'll have to go back and look. I thought this was a much more recent. So anyways, I'm gonna do my own conduit or something over the side, or I'll drop down. I'm not sure, but I need to get from the rooftop into this pass-through where all my Victron goodness is. So, all right, that's what I got. All the best.